Hours after being sworn in as the 46th President of the United States, Joe Biden has already started to undo some of Donald Trump's key policies. Biden signed an executive order ensuring that the United States rejoins the Paris Climate Accord, fulfilling one of his biggest campaign pledges. He's halted also the U.S. withdrawal from the World Health Organization, which was set to take effect on July 6th. The move also halts the U.S. withdrawal ordered by predecessor Donald Trump. Essentially, Biden signed 15 executive orders, including an order to boost federal response to the coronavirus pandemic. He stopped the construction of Trump's U.S.-Mexico border wall, ended the ban on travel from some Muslim-majority countries. Again, something that Trump brought about. And in fact, U.S. President Joe Biden said that outgoing President Donald Trump had left him what he calls a very generous letter in the Oval Office, in keeping with tradition.
The President wrote a very generous letter. It's because it was private. I will not talk about it until I talk to him, but it was generous.
I want to take this across now to Ira Mellman, Voice of America correspondent, who's joining us live from Washington, D.C. Ira, good evening. History has been made in America, but when we talk about what's really been done already, it's clear that President Biden, and hours after being sworn in, has focused on really undoing most of Trump's controversial policies.
Well, and it is everything going to do. He campaigned on these issues. Donald Trump, during his 4 years, had a whole great number of edicts that he put into effect that was not liked by many people in the United States. Many did like them as well. His base is what they were called. However, Biden won the election. So therefore, we were all expecting that. As you said, rejoining the Paris Climate Accord, rejoining the World Health Organization. And anybody now who is in a U.S. government building, in a U.S. government park, in a U.S. government territory, has to wear a mask and has to observe distancing. And that is something, these are all things that he has said he was going to do. Now he has a bigger job in front of him. You've already outlined what happened during the inauguration today, but now he has to go to the Congress, the same place that was ransacked and raided by a mob 2 weeks ago, almost exactly 2 weeks ago. And that is one of the reasons that he said that he was going to do all of these things, but he also said it was one of the reasons that he felt that he might have had some kind of idea that whatever happened at the Capitol 2 weeks ago was not going to destroy democracy. And many people thought he was going to do that. But now he has to face the Congress. He has to, however, there is a change in the Congress. The Congress, at least the Senate, was in the Republican favor. Now it is in the Democratic favor with one vote. And that would be the vote of the Vice President, Harris.
Ira, you know, when you talk about why this is going to be a challenging road ahead for President Biden, what do you think are the biggest hurdles that he'll have to face, the biggest challenges? We're talking about him having to deal with a pandemic here that perhaps has been taken very lightly in America by the previous regime. There's also a lot of hate that perhaps President Biden will have to bridge, a lot of divide also that he's going to have to try to overcome and create a message of unity.
That was the target of his speech today, all unity. In fact, the quote here is that we must end this uncivil war that pits red against blue, red being the Republicans and blue being Democrats, rural versus urban, conservative versus liberal. We can do this if we open our souls instead of hardening our hearts. And that is exactly what he is striving to do. He is striving to be a man of everyone. He wants to be quite inclusive, including the people who voted against him, whether that is possible.
Apologies, we've lost that connection with Ira. We'll be reconnecting with him because he's giving us some interesting insights also of what you can expect from President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris and their term in office.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.